Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna be taking a break from um playing like on the that the Cobblemon mod pack for a while, and I figured during that time, during when I'm taking a break from that, I could at least try playing some other games. So I figured why not get into Timberborn. I played this game before. I just haven't ever recorded it. So I do have like Iron Teeth unlocked, for example, and I do have at least some experience in this game, so I kind of know what I'm doing, sort of. Um, Not that I'm gonna be able to do very well, or even make like a successful like civilization, but you know I'll at least be able to do something, and things will happen, and hopefully, uh, my civilization won't die right away. But that's at least what I'm hoping for. We'll see what happens. Um, Let me just make sure I have everything ready. Okay. So yeah, let's play as the folk tales. So this is the first faction that you unlock, or like as that you play as. Um, I assume this is probably just the. I assume this is just the uh whatever default, like default map. I think so. So we'll just play as that. Play that. Um, should I go with easy? Nah, we'll do normal. Cause why not? I don't want there to be like no challenge in this. Like I want to build a decent civilization while also being able to like overcome some of the challenges that there's gonna be. So, it has been a while since I've played Timberborn, so I'll probably be a bit rusty, but we'll see how it goes. This hopefully shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Whenever the game feels like loading. Oh, that's not a good sign. I think it broke. Did the game break already? No. Okay, we're good. Sam's Beaver. Or Beaver. Do Beaver. Beaver. Sure. Okay. So let's pause the game. First of all, we're gonna need some. We're gonna need wood, obviously. So we have. This is okay. Yeah, this is the default like layout. Okay. Um, what did the keybinds do? Okay, so that's for. Okay. Got trees, plant crops, bushes. So yeah, we'll get wood and stuff going soon. Assign priorities, demolish buildings, trees and bushes. We don't want to plant. We want to. Oh wait. I need the gather flag. That's right. So I need one of these first. Let's get some paths going though. So wood cuts trees. So how far away can this guy be? So like right here ish. I think right there will be good. Now we just need to actually like build a path. We'll work on landscape later on and like doing stuff. Oh no, that's no problem. I'm not playing the Cobblemon mod pack anyways. So I mean it's not a big deal. I'm playing Timberborn right now. So yeah, I'm not even doing like Cobblemon or anything like that. So it's not a big deal. I also need to get some food going. Which I could honestly just do like right there. Get a couple of those. Yeah, let's get two more workers, and so those guys will all be doing their thing. And then once this is done, you're gonna have some like baby beavers. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So there we go. Wait. Why? I could have. Oh, it's because I was. Oh. Okay. That's fine. I see what I did wrong. We're just gonna have this whole area be like cutting. Because we might want to have like more trees and stuff in the future anyways, so might as well do that. And these guys should just, yeah, they'll just harvest this stuff. Uh, we don't have any wood yet, so we'll want to get. Honestly, probably a large pile. So we can at least store the wood. How many workers do we even have? We have 8, right? Yeah, eight adults. So we can have up to 8 jobs. So basically you're just like managing a civilization of beavers. Um, so you're having beavers collect food, harvest trees, build buildings. It's basically just um, like a civilization management sort of game, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Uh, oh yeah. So yeah, so you just literally just manage a civilization of beavers, and that's pretty much it. You just try to keep them alive for as long as possible, and there will be like droughts. There's um, so yeah, like all this water and stuff will go away, and then the land will no longer be like ancient version of. Yeah. It's I would say it's similar to that, like, but just with the beavers, basically. Yeah. And I do need to build more housing so I can. So I think what I'll do is honestly probably put housing like over here. I can also put it on top. I just don't really have room for that yet. There we go. That'll be the logs. Um. Oh wait, yeah, we have a bunch of workers. That's right. I only need like one worker right now. The rest can do. I think that should. Because yeah, all we're doing right now is literally just like we're barely producing any resources at this point. So I don't think having a bunch of like a bunch of like builders is really that important. But yeah, there's also like research in this, so you can unlock like different structures. Um, Eventually, you'll be able to like plant trees as well. So it's not just harvesting the trees that are currently around or harvesting the food or whatever that's currently around. You can start growing your own. Anywhere that isn't green you can't put like crops or anything on it. So later on, you need things like fluid. I guess maybe it's a fluid dump. I'm trying to think of some of this stuff is definitely new. Like they started adding things. Uh, I'm pretty sure it's called something else though. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just what it's called now, is a fluid dump, or maybe I'm just stupid. Um, yeah. So you can, yeah. So you can put like stairs and stuff. You just have to get research. I don't think there are floods. I can't remember, but I don't think there are. I think it's just droughts. But again, I could be wrong. I don't fully remember. I at least don't remember ever dealing with like floods before, but maybe there are. Let's also extend the work day because maybe not by too much because they also need to get their sleep and stuff. So I just kind of skip through the night because nothing's happening. They're literally just sleeping. So there's not really any point in not skipping through the night. Okay. I think I could probably add another at this point. Yeah. Actually, I think if I just increase the priority for that, I think they'll just automatically transfer over. But yeah, I want to have a lot of like no good stuff. I want to have a lot of like options here for like wood, or a lot of guys for extracting wood or for harvesting wood because we need a lot of it. So efficiency, efficient farmhouse. See, like food isn't honestly that important yet. I kind of want to rush the farmhouse. Um, but to do that, I need an inventor. And I want to get more guys going. I mean, I definitely need food. It's just that this is kind of early on. And honestly, all these berries that we're getting is pretty much enough. Like, it's not. And you don't need to store the berries. Like, you can just have an unlimited amount of berries. So... I just wish there was more you could do with the berries. I don't think there really is anything you can do. I think it's just you have berry, now that's it. So, but yeah, I want to rush that. So, yeah, I need more wood. Need more wood. That's right. The thing is, the guys who oh wait, one of the kids grew up. That's what it was. Add another worker. Increase their priority. So yeah, it's like if these guys have a lower priority than a different workstation, then they will, and then there's like a spot that opens up at that workstation, then guys will go over to try to fill it. And yeah, I want these ones to be full. Because these ones, I should probably get rid of these. Because they don't have as much access to trees as these ones do, weirdly enough. Oh yeah, we don't have enough water. Yeah, I need to send, I wish I could just send guys over. Like, I wish I could choose. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. So now he will start producing water. And we can even get a small tank for storing the water. And we have some houses as well that are being constructed. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna speed through this because there's not really anything else that's gonna happen. They're gonna go to sleep without houses except for like a few of them. And then next day they're gonna work. So yeah, so we'll have water going, so they can at least start to drink up. Okay, so that's all going well. Honestly, our wood supply is a bit of a problem. Um, I need to try to. That requires a lot of wood, but I want to try to get over to here. But actually, I could just go up this way. Just go up to here. How far do I have to build to access all of it? If I just do that, we'll get like a few of these going. Okay. like how they're not even on the same level. Okay. So now we have water going, so now guys should start getting some water. Uh Yeah, all these trees are basically this guy could actually be collected. There we go. Oh yeah, I actually have to assign. I forgot about that. There we go. Now that whole area will be marked for tree cutting. As long as water is being produced, everyone should be pretty much happy. Oh yeah, these are all pine trees. So now they're really getting... Okay. Okay, welcome back. I'm just getting things going. Getting more trees chopped down. We still have... Okay, still just 9 guys. If I can get more housing going... because we don't really need a small tank yet. If we can get more housing going, then that means more room for guys to live, and then that means more beavers that we can have. So I need to get all these trees and stuff collected pronto, and then we can, yeah, we'll get more housing and stuff. Because it's 3 per house. So if I do 4 houses, that's 12. So we'll be at max capacity. So then, obviously, with a 5th one, then we'll be in a good position. Also, I think I'll just probably get rid of that water tank, and maybe even just put it like closer. Not saying that I'm gonna have it like make it yet or like build it yet, but just do that, just so that beavers aren't having to travel all the way over to this water pump. They can just kind of come to this little small thing right here. I think I am honestly going to... That should... That must have taken away from one job, right? That has a job, though. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, everyone's happy. Everyone's golden. Honestly, I'll probably even put another lumberjack flag down. Actually, probably not. Put it like right... Oh. Okay, never mind. There's not really any good spots for it. Okay, I guess that's fine then. Yeah, we just need to get the houses built. Because these guys also need, like, places to live and stuff like that. These guys are working. Oh yeah, we have a 10th person. Okay. So now, even more beavers that we can put to work. Put another lumberjack flag. Honestly, even put like another. I'm gonna just lower that, just so that these are kind of like the last ones being filled. It's still okay for them. Happier than ever. Nice. Because their well-being also kind of like dictates if they like reproduce. I'm pretty sure. So, so like the happier, um, so I'm pretty sure the happier a civilization is, the faster they like they procreate. If I'm understanding correctly. Well, and then also they need housing and stuff as well. So obviously it's not just about their well-being, but it's also about yeah their whatever words. Not just about their well-being, but also if they have a place to live, which makes sense. So yeah, this guy will kind of deal with whatever trees kind of grow up and stuff over here with the birch trees, and then the rest of these guys will deal with all these pine trees. He is literally just he is just biting away. Oh my gosh, you can zoom it. Oh my, you can zoom in really close. I didn't realize how close you can zoom in on these guys. Yeah, he's just chewing away. Yeah. So I can put houses up and up, like high on a higher level and stuff. And what I'm actually gonna do is that, I think, because or maybe not. Hold on. I'm trying to think, because if I have stairs, like if I have stairs there, then I can connect it there, but I'd have to. Like, yeah, I can't do it like here. I have to do it like there. Okay, that's fine. Um. So yeah, all of these houses that don't have like babies, that means that they can. Oh wait, why are you? Oh, it's because you're thirsty. Well, go get something to drink. But yeah, I can put houses up here. It's just I need stairs up to those places, and I don't have access to stairs yet. I will soon when I get like the research and stuff needed for it. But right now I just don't have that, unfortunately. I'm just gonna get rid of that just so I can have enough room for an inventory. Also gonna do that. I'm gonna increase that to that. And I'm gonna wait for this house to be built. We have 10 guys. Any of these have workers? No. So that's fine. These guys are still producing berries, doing their thing. I could honestly probably get away with just having one of these guys producing berries, though. So I'll probably put that on pause. Because we're not, like, consuming enough, like, as many berries as we're, like, producing. Even though this guy hasn't eaten. There we go. Also, we have shelter, so I don't know why he's... Yeah, I don't know why some of these guys are saying, like, they don't have shelter when they clearly do. But I think it takes like a cycle or like a night cycle for them to be like, oh yeah, I have a shelter. I think it's also probably like partially because of I've extended their work hours, so I don't think they're like as happy as they could be. There we go. So now this guy is thirsty, even though oh there we go. This guy is thirsty. The water there. Now, yeah, like I said, we can start taking the water from here, from this water pump, and putting it over into the small tank. Um, and yeah, now we'll start building the inventor, the inventor, and then we can get a guy in there to produce science for us, and then we can get like a forester going, and then we can start actually like planting trees and having like our own little forests and stuff up and running. Um, do I want to do a fluid dump first? That's what I'm not sure of. Because water is like basically an infinite supply. So water like is produced not here. Water is produced at the edges of the map, and you would be able to see it. It's produced by these water sources. Um, so basically, wherever there's a water like source, and then there's like pathing and stuff to it. So, like for example, we could clear out these like blockages, so you could like demolish it, right? Um, and then have the water flow into those areas, and then you'll have access to them. Now we have an inventor. Do that. What job are we taking away from? Probably. Oh, one of them. Okay. That's honestly fine. Not a big deal. We could honestly probably get rid of some of these jobs as well. Some of the builder jobs, because we don't really have any structures that we want to build right now. But yeah, we're gonna start producing science. So that's being produced right here. I can hover my mouse over it. It just takes a while to produce it though. As opposed to download, just carrying materials. He shouldn't have to carry any materials or anything. So yeah, the efficiency or the productivity should go up. I can even get another inventor down, and it only produces one science at a time. I thought it produced 3 at a time, but maybe they nerfed that, or maybe it just never was the case. I don't know. Okay. Working speed. Okay. So yeah, so if we increase their well-being, they actually are more efficient. So we actually need to add some stuff to increase their well-being. Um, so if we add like a campfire here, for example, that'll increase their well-being. Um, that broken teeth. Is that something? Does it say anything about this? I can't find it. Oh, I don't see anything about broken teeth, but it's whatever. Um, says it's a basic need. Yeah, it just doesn't say anything under the basic needs for broken teeth, but and then not decoration. Is there anything else? I mean, yeah. We could get a farmhouse going eventually. I just don't think it's really necessary right now. Let's see. Do want to get a lumber mill though, and probably we'll do that. Like, I kind of want this to be like the housing and everything. Probably do that here, and then I could do power. Should be placed in water. Uh, Water or a riverbank. Oh yeah, that's right. The water is like this. Okay. So if I do, I don't remember if there's a way to check it. I wish it would say like how much energy it's going to produce, because it's based on. I'm pretty sure it's like based on the flow of the water. And I don't know if it meant. Whatever. We're just gonna do it like this. And that should work. I think. Hopefully. Without too many problems. At least theoretically, there shouldn't be too many problems. Okay. And, see, there we go. Now we got some babies. So then they'll grow up, then we'll get more, and yada yada yada. Now is a point where food is definitely going to become a bit more of a serious matter. Because the more workers there are, obviously, the more mouths you have to feed. So probably carrots. I think carrots would probably be a good idea. You can grill a potato, but I don't think you can do that with. Can't do that with carrots. Right? No, you can only do it with the aquatic stuff. So, if we do build that, which it says it grills vegetables, but the last time I checked, carrots are a vegetable, but you can't grill it. Whatever. But I think for now, I think doing carrots would probably be a better option. And I'm just gonna do like this whole area for carrots, mixed in with the berries, because I mean, the berries are still like, you know, you can still use them. It's not like a total waste. Oh yeah, these are part of the forester. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Once we unlock the forester, then we'll be able to do some other food stuff as well, which will be really nice. Which we currently have 18 slices. It definitely used to be that it produces 3 at a time rather than just one. That's 100% like it used to be like that. That's kind of unfortunate though. Let's see. Uh, I think we'll focus on harvesting. Uh, we can have up to 3 workers. I think it used to be 2. I could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. These guys, there's still some things to do, right? I don't know if there's much left. And honestly, I might actually move some of these guys down to like, honestly, I don't need that right now. Honestly, to like these areas. Where did he end up going? Can I actually control where they go? If I could, that'd be very nice. Lumber. Yeah, I don't think I can control like where they work at. Unfortunately. Like I can't just be like, oh yeah, go here, like assign this guy to here or whatever. Although I really wish I could do that. Okay, so this should increase their well-being up to like almost 5. Also, they all have shelter. I don't know why it's saying that they don't. They literally all have shelter. I don't know. Okay. I'm just waiting for my science to go up. So I need 70 science, and I'm currently at 37. So I'm trying to get more inventors, but they're a little expensive and they take a while to actually produce science. Like I said before, in the past, it actually used to produce more science. It used to produce 3 at a time. But they definitely like nerfed it, and now it only produces 1 at a time. So it's actually 3 times slower than it was in like previous versions of the game. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. What it is. Um, no, they don't need more shelter. It's just that some of them, um, like during the like throughout the day, some of this stuff goes down. So like some of their like their well being, like their hunger goes down, their thirst down. All of these like needs and stuff will go down until they get that thing. So like obviously, if you're tired or whatever, when you get tired during the day, then obviously your like for example, their sleep goes down, right? Because they're getting more tired. Um, so it's like just some of their well being just goes down throughout the day, but obviously at night when they actually do go to sleep, then it goes back up for the next day. And these guys are working 20% faster now because they have a well-being of 5. I need to get them to a well-being of 7, and then they'll actually start to live longer. So I need. If I could, ooh, okay. You know what? This is what I could do. How big is a rooftop terrace? Uh, what I could do is do this. And the reason I would do something like this is so that I could then put a rooftop terrace right here. Yeah, so I already have them unlocked. I just figured I would get into like playing as this civilization first just to kind of get back into the game. So I've already played as the Iron Tooth civilization before. They are definitely like way stronger. They actually have like pods. So instead of like I believe I think they might still need housing, but I don't remember. But instead of like normal like procreation, they actually just have pods that you give food and water, and then it produces like a baby. It's basically like cloning. With their civilization, you're basically just cloning beavers rather than like having beavers actually like procreate and make new ones or like make more beavers. So it's definitely an interesting faction to play as. It's just um, it's a little bit harder in certain circumstances. Sometimes some circumstances it's easier, some circumstances it's harder. The Iron Teeth faction definitely has its upsides and downsides. It just kind of it just kind of depends. I definitely think maybe not for the next stream. It kind of depends on how this one goes. But I might try playing as the Iron Teeth faction either for the next one or the stream after that. Because they are a fun faction to play as for sure. How much science do I have? 65. Honestly, I probably want to actually get the Forester first before getting like. Why is this? Oh wait, it's turned off. That's right. Before getting stairs, because I don't really need stairs. I mean, I need stairs, but stairs aren't as important as having an endless supply of wood. So, just saying. Okay, as long as I put that there. Oh, I didn't. Um. Yeah, literally, they're just clones, pretty much. Like that's how the Iron Teeth faction works. Is they literally are just basically like clones. Okay. Now we have a well-being of 5. Okay. So now another problem is just we're constantly running out of wood. So time to expand our wood production. There we go. Because even these things, I need to look at what the keybinds are. What's the keybind for like pausing a building? P. That's kind of an awkward keybind. Can I do like that? Okay. That'll work. I'm gonna add another guy to that. Everyone should have vacancy. Okay, so yeah, there's no unemployed. Okay. Let's just skip through the night. Okay. Can honestly pause that building for now. Okay, so the power output, yeah, that's 100% enough. Because this one only needs like 50 horsepower, I believe. Oh, like how many numbers of subscribers I am at? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what number subscriber you are? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Honestly, I was surprised. Last time when I checked, like the number of subscribers I've been gaining from streaming is actually like crazy. Like I'm assuming probably like 520 or we'll say like 500 and like 19. That's my guess. Like the 519th subscriber. When I was like I know before I started the stream, I was at 521. I haven't checked at like if it's even gone up during this stream. Highly doubt it has, but whatever. But no, yeah, it's just crazy. Like how many subscribers I've been gaining and stuff just from like streaming and things like that. The 518th? I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised how fast subscribers have been going up since I've like started just like streaming and stuff at night. Especially at night, because like I wouldn't think that a lot of people would be like would be online or whatever. But then again, I think for a lot of people, obviously it's like during the day, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Like in other countries and things like that. Oh wow! So yeah, you were like actually pretty early on. I'm getting distracted now. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, Forester. We're waiting for this thing to get built, but I do need this going. That thing is being built. These guys. Oh, I forgot to. Okay. I'm like, why are these guys doing anything? It's because I never set them to do anything. But no, yeah, wow. That's actually really surprising. Because that is like that doesn't seem like it's early on, but it just feels like it's taken forever to like actually gain a bunch of subscribers. And then like I said, in the time that I've just been streaming, there's been a bunch more. And I'm like genuinely so excited. So happy about it. I need. I really wish I could like move these guys to places. We're just gonna put, yeah, we're gonna put. Honestly, reduce the number of guys here as well, I think. I think once he's done caring or doing whatever he's doing, then yeah, then he switches over. Okay. Do I need to have like that many? I don't know. Whatever. So we're getting the farmhouse built. Eventually, I want to get this guy going here. Because I need him to produce planks, so then we can actually like build the forest. But I don't need him to produce a lot. I just need him to produce 7. I wish you could like specify how many you want produced at a time. But unfortunately, you can't. Yeah, I'm from the US. Yeah, I mean, from India makes sense because it's like. It wouldn't quite be like nighttime yet, I don't think. It would be more like evening time, right? Probably about 17 hours is actually. That's more like Australia time. Uh, oh, actually, it might be like midday. Yeah, I know. It's just more so. I'm like trying to make sure things don't freaking break while I'm not like paying attention. Because things can go bad like really quickly in this game if you're not paying attention. So I'm just trying to make sure like something like that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, close to midday. Okay. I was kind of just going based off of like Australia is like 17, 18 hours ahead depending on like what part of Australia. UK is 6 hours ahead and then just kind of going in between that. That's kind of what I was thinking. Uh yeah, so now this is producing planks. We don't have a lot of planks going, but we have a decent amount. Let's see, we have 82 signs now, so I could actually get stairs. Yeah, it's really just we need more. We need more wood. Birch trees. It's like the best trees to plant would obviously be oak trees, because that's because 7. So if you multiply that by 8, 7 times 8 is 56. If you multiply this by, basically it just becomes more time efficient the longer a tree takes. So the amount of wood that you get is just you get more wood for how long it takes the tree to grow. The only problem is that um, there's also like just areas where trees won't grow because of drought or because not enough stuff. Because there's no water in those areas. So I'm trying to like put it in places where it's gonna be okay to do that. I'm thinking maybe I should have actually put. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should have put the farmhouse up here. Oh, that's not too bad then. Well, $5 for a day. That actually It actually seems like pretty expensive though. Is it $5 or is it like um what's the currency in India? I can't think of it. Isn't it rupees or ruples? No, isn't no rupees. Yeah, rupees. So is it 5 rupees or is it five? Wow, U.S. dollar. Wow, that seems expensive. Like for us, it's like $15 a month for like unlimited data. Is like some that's like one of the cheaper deals, but still. I mean, some of the countries are obviously like, or some of the companies. There we go. It's like 25, 30, $45 for a month, but still, that seems better. Also, hunger. Oh, shoot! I wasn't paying attention to food. That's not good. I was not paying attention to food at all. Crap, 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 crap. We might be able to save it. Um, yeah, I got distracted. I wasn't paying attention. And there's food up there. I mean, there's berries down here as well. I don't know if I'm even if we're gonna get to a. I don't. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to survive. Oh, oh, okay. So $5 for a month. That's actually pretty good then. Shoot, no, we need these guys going at like max. Don't need that. What jobs do I not really need? Uh, guys are gonna start dying, unfortunately, and I just think that's gonna be the reality of it now. Because they can't survive for very long without food. I should have been attention. Oh, okay. 400 rupees? Okay. Well, this honestly might be the end of this civilization. I wasn't paying attention to food. I wish it would say, like, how long they have before they die. Like, how many days. I think it's whenever this bar reaches full red, I think that's when they die. So realistically, not much longer. Uh, guys. Because these things aren't gonna grow for multiple days. Yeah, I mean, if these guys die, then I might as well just switch over to the Iron Teeth. Which I think, yeah, I think these guys are pretty much gonna die like within the next day or so. Cause yeah, again, just wasn't paying attention to food. Wasn't paying any attention at all. There's literally no more berries anywhere. Like all the other berries and stuff are just like over here, and so I actually have to get there first. Then I have to build these things, which I think actually take like a full day or whatever to build. Maybe not that long, but actually, yeah, definitely not that long. But I'm trying to get my workers to. Yeah, one guy already died. He died of old age, though, so it wasn't from lack of food or anything. Luckily, but that's still not a good sign. Yeah, no, they're. We're just gonna work 24 hours. Might as well. No, I did. I've never played like FIFA or anything like that. How are they doing? Oh, this is gonna be a very tragic thing. These things are actually like somewhat close to being ready as well. Oh, and all the trees are. I. This might work. Guys are already dying of hunger. Like this might work. Might. But there's a really low chance. Also, I'm having the workday be 24 hours. You're not supposed to be sleeping. I might be able to, like, clutch this. Oh, I need these guys to stop freaking going to these places. I need them to become workers. Or become builders. I need that to hold priority right now. What other thing is... Why are there not four... Oh, there's only two. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'll be able to survive, but there's... Yeah, it's just, I'm not, like, a huge FIFA, like, fan. Like, I'm not a huge... Yeah, there's no point in this civilization anymore, unfortunately. Main menu, yeah. Dang! That's unfortunate. But it's fine. We'll try playing as, Iron Teeth. But yeah, I'm just not a big, like, FIFA person or anything like that. Um, I'm not super into, like, sports games. Hopefully we can do better as Iron Teeth. Um, again, I think it might be easier with Iron Teeth, just for like growing a population, but we'll see. But yeah, now we just have to wait for the game to actually load this up and actually get into playing as the Iron Teeth faction. I don't know why the loading screens for this game are like so long. Definitely takes a while. It's definitely a different strategy. We'll try. Beaverton. Okay. So yeah. So these guys have a bit of a different situation going for them. So yeah. So we have breeding pods and then barracks. So you can have up to 10 people in a barracks. Barracks are two tiles high. Um, so they're definitely a bit more annoying for like um for if you want to have like rooftop terrace or whatever. You actually need like stairs. Um, breeding. So you have breeding pods. So this is where like actual they're like produced. Um, and this is literally like cloning. So and then you have so yeah, so then you have the advanced breeding pods, and that actually just produces adults. So you fully just skip the baby phase. You just go straight to adults. Um, fermenter. So they even have like different foods as well. Interesting. The iron teeth honestly feel like the Russian version of beavers. Like these are just Russian beavers. Um, the fermenter. The so can you put like that stuff in there? What stuff can you put in there? So you can put cassava. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not. Uh, it looks like you can produce mushrooms. Put some shrooms in there. Wherever, what I don't know, wherever you get mushrooms from. And then whatever, and then soybeans. Okay. Okay. Without a further ado, to make houses, make paths, and many things all near course. Yeah. So that was my plan last time. It just didn't quite go that way because I kind of forgot how this game plays out. But yeah. So get food right away. So I think this time what I'll probably do is actually maybe even like make a break for it for like this area. So I have a bit more like room for expansion. And also I want to make sure I don't make the same mistake again when it comes to collecting wood. Okay. So we got 4 builders going. So they'll get their things. Okay. See you later. We'll get those guys going, and then so yeah. So this is just the farmhouse. It's not even like for like the efficient farmhouse or whatever it was called, or efficient. Uh, oh, that's right. I need to actually set the cutting retreats. We'll just do that whole area. Okay. Uh, And then we'll honestly also probably mark this whole area. Just so I don't have to do this later. So we'll get a bunch of freaking lumber workers going. We only have 8 guys, so it's not like we can have like an endless supply of guys getting wood, but I'm just gonna do this for now, just so we can kind of like, just so we don't have to wait for this stuff to get built in the future. And it doesn't require any resources. All it requires is a bit of time. So if we just kind of get the time aspect out of the way now, then we should be good. Because we don't really have any like stuff for the builders to build anyways. So if we just kind of build any of the things that we just want them to build right off the bat that don't require any resources, then it's not, then, you know, we get that out of the so we'll have that going. We need to get water going, just so they're not dying of thirst. Actually, what I might do instead is, oh, a deep water pump. Okay. What's the keybind for demolition? Delete object. Is that what? Yep. I select multiple as well. Okay. So we'll do that. And then that'll allow me to actually just put a water tank like right here. And then they can, so then we're like constantly producing water. Last time I was thinking put the water pump up here, but then that was slowing down this guy. So I actually think it would probably be better to just do it like this way. Have the water pump right next to here, so then he's just filling it with water. And yeah, we need to build. So we actually don't need. We don't need houses for breeding. But we do need, like, obviously barracks. For, like, trying to think of the best way to do this. And being very picky about it. Because I'm trying to make the most out of the space that I have. I think something like that would honestly probably work. Increase that. Because, yeah, obviously they need a place to sleep, but we don't need shelter to produce more beavers like we did with the other faction, With that faction, you actually needed to build the houses so that your beavers could reproduce. With this, we just have to build the breeding pod, and then that's all they need to be able to reproduce. Obviously, they do need food and they do need water to do that as well. So, more specifically, these guys actually need berries, not just any food source. So I'm actually going to reduce the number of builders we have, probably honestly down to one. So then we can get more guys getting wood, more guys getting food. Actually, two guys getting food. More guys getting wood, more guys getting water. More guys getting wood. Yeah, I think that's what it is. A few times. Okay. Yeah, these guys are obviously down here. So we at least have four. We have at least four more workers. Um. So we're just kind of waiting for them to grow up, and that's the only problem. This guy's almost grown up. This guy's quarter of the way left, halfway through, quarter of the way through. Uh, so yeah, it's producing water. If I limit it, I don't know if that does anything. I don't think it produces any faster if I limit it than not limit it. So, um, yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. So yeah, now this is just waiting for brought by the unemployed and workers after work. Okay. So if I get some haulers going, then that would just fully be their job. So I think it would actually probably be a good idea getting haulers as well. Because I also just need water for this, and I also need berries. So, producing enough wood. I'm trying to think of what other structures I could need. Obviously, I'm gonna need science research, which is still just the inventor. Uh. Uh, hmm. For now, I don't really think that there's any. I mean, like I said, yeah, I probably want to actually. I probably should get a hauling post. I can't actually even build a hauling post yet because I need uh, the lumber mill. So there's actually not a good reason to do that yet. I should probably. I need to make sure that I don't run out of food again last time, 'cause that was a big problem. It's okay to run out of wood, I just can't run out of food. Or water. So, I can focus on wood, but I should be careful with that. I also had a plan of, because if I put a forester down, right, the forester can basically access this whole area, this whole like half section right here, right, this whole landscape, especially depending on where I put it. So I'm thinking it would actually even possibly be better to try to build over to here, over to the right side over here. How much wood can I store? I can store a decent amount of wood. So yeah, if I build like over to like here, like if I build across like that, that's 100 logs that I need for that. But then I could start putting food over here. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Cause I need wood for like way more important things. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of like trying to figure out a good position for this. Can I if I do okay, that works pretty well. Like I said, the idea for this is I'm gonna have the farmhouse up here. So I'll have the farmhouse growing crops up here. And you can only have 2 workers with this, which is interesting. On the other faction you can have 3. But yeah, so I'll have wood down here. I'll have food up here. And I think that should hopefully give like quite a bit of space for both without needing to like have multiple like like a forester and then a farmhouse and then another forester, another farmhouse. I think if I just have them kind of like in their own areas, I think that should be good. Because realistically, if I need more, I can always just get more. And I don't think it'll be a big deal. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't imagine there's another like staircase somewhere, right? Eventually I could even like demolish this part and then have access to more, and then demolish this part and then have water in this area too, and like have water throughout like this whole landscape. And I think that could actually be a pretty good idea. I don't think I have enough room yet. I don't think because the district can only like expand out so far. I don't think I can expand that far out. He doesn't have shelter yet. Actually, what I could do instead is I'm trying to like have as much room for these breeding pods as like possible. Um, So like I gotta have like a barracks here, like have okay, can't have one there, but or maybe I should do that instead, and then have like another barracks here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't need this much housing yet, but if I do, like when it gets to the point where I need that much housing, I want to actually at least like be prepared, you know. So the well-being and stuff is still the same for these guys. Okay, got it. So still like campfire and all this stuff. All this stuff is still a good thing to have. That's good to know. So I'll put like the campfire there. We'll get the house or the barracks going soon. Um, can even do. I want to get like a rooftop terrace, but that's gonna be a little while before I can really do that. Because I need stairs for that. No matter what, I need stairs for a rooftop terrace. So, unfortunate. Or I could just. Why am I doing it like that? Oh yeah. Store water. There we go. How much wood? These are only 5 wood. That's 15, so that's 30 wood in total that I need for this little part here. That honestly shouldn't be too bad. Then we need 40 wood for that, but as long as I can kind of get some more of the stuff going, we should be good. It definitely takes longer to get workers like at the beginning of this, but once you do start getting workers like and like breeding pods and everything like that going, then you're in like a pretty good position. The early game just is a bit more slow with this faction. But I feel like the late game is a lot more like a lot faster. And I feel like there's a lot more to do. So food is already kind of becoming a problem. That's why I'm definitely looking forward to getting this farmhouse going. How's the wood going? Honestly, I think one guy should probably be enough for there. Then we can start getting like wood production going for more of these areas as well. Um, but yeah, getting some more workers going would be nice. Some more builders. Yeah, I do need to get a farmhouse going pretty much as soon as possible. Um, let's plant. 4 of that would turn into 10, which I think is honestly probably worth it. So, pretty much wherever we can plant, I want to plant. Literally, like the whole area. Obviously, we can't plant in everything, but I want to plant in as much as possible. And I will focus on harvesting, and the main reason for that is that whenever the plants do grow, I want to be able to. I want them to harvest the plant first, um, and then plant, and then plant, and then harvest and plant, and harvest and plant. Because if you have it focus on, oh wait, no, Har- planting first would be better. Yeah, because if you do harvest first, then it would actually harvest and then not replant if there's another one that can be harvested. So yeah, actually, yeah, never mind. Forget what I was saying. It's the other way around. You want to prioritize planting first, like prioritize planting over harvesting. My gosh, I can't speak properly. Um, what is extract? That's what I'm not sure about. Oh, with a centrifuge. Okay. Dangerous bad water. Interesting. Okay, happiness of 4. Hopefully we can get happiness of 5 soon. What is bad water? I'm not entirely sure what bad water is. Requires access to bad water. Is there, like, I don't know. Whatever. I'll learn that later on, probably. Um, let's see. Farmhouse, we have that. We have these guys breeding, doing stuff. Uh, water is full. Probably should get a lumber mill. And then we can get a. This is actually a worse form of water or of energy production. Interesting. Okay. How much energy does it need? 675? This probably produces that much. Also, why do I keep. Yeah. I don't know why I don't build this, like, closer. I feel like that would make more sense. Like, I feel like it would make more sense to put this, like right here or something. Or, like, maybe, like, right there. I don't know why I keep putting it, like, so far away. But that should be good. It's not like we, like, lost any wood or whatever from me doing that. So, that's good. Okay, so we have one baby produced as a result of the uh the the breeding ponds. Breeding pods are also really nice because they can kind of like get your civilization like back on track. Like if things kind of go poorly, like they can kind of just get you back. I don't know if these areas will. Like I don't know if areas like this can grow plants. I assume they probably can. My game is definitely a bit laggy. I don't know why. It just kind of keeps lagging randomly. Like I keep getting like random lag spikes. It's a little annoying, but it's yeah. This is 80. On the last one, it was or in the with the other faction, their first water wheel that you have access to was producing like 175. So it's kind of unfortunate. These guys also don't have um. They also don't have wind like the wind turbines to produce energy. So that's another thing that's kind of unfortunate. Food is kind of not doing great. Let's do that. Let's get a fermenter. Oh wait, it needs energy. So never mind. Let's actually put a I think that should be fine. And then honestly, I might as well just build one of these actually. Like, it actually requires less space. It's a little bit more expensive, but it also has a little bit more capacity as well. And yeah, like I said, it uses up less space. So yeah, honestly, even the buildings look way better. I have to at least say that much. The buildings do look cooler with this faction. It definitely has its downsides. Like it produces less energy with like the water wheel. And you know, actually getting stuff going is definitely slower. But honestly, other than that, like other than like how slow it is to like breed, like to actually produce, you know, beavers and things like that, there's really not all that much difference. And it's yeah, it's not that bad. It's not too bad. I'm still running out of food with this faction, so like, that's gotta be a good sign, right? Already running out of food. But I'm trying to focus on food protection. And we at least know that they can go a few days without food and be fine. So yeah, I don't need logs yet. So we can actually just focus on the fermenter right now. And once they like gather these crops, which should actually be within like a day or so, I think. Yeah, I mean, I already have like pretty much as actually no, I can plant. The problem isn't like having enough land for food. The problem is the food takes time to grow, and within that time, we kind of run out of current, at least at the current rate of doing things. But yeah, at least this time around, I'm not focused. Go to food. Well, see, yeah, the thing is, like, I can't really focus too much on. Actually, I can get rid of that guy. I only need like one guy in this area for trees. So yeah, I can send him over here for that. But yeah, again, it's not really like like wood isn't really a problem right now. Like obviously I don't have a lot of it, but it's not like completely necessary for my survival at like at this moment in time. Uh, what is necessary is food, and we're just not yet. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we just have to actually wait for them to actually harvest the food. This would actually be like, this would definitely be a good time to have like another farmhouse, or even like have a couple more farmhouses, which I'll definitely have to do at some point. Which honestly, maybe I'll do that right now. Kind of just waiting for this. Well, actually, I don't think I have to wait for the rubble. I think it'll just automatically. Yeah, just automatically gets pushed to to a different tile. So yeah, so now the fermenter should start producing food. Oh yeah, and I wanted to. Ow! And I just hit my freaking ankle on my chair. I wanted to store wood in here, which I think I. Unless you can't, can you not store logs? Or am I just blind? I mean, I guess I might as well store um this in here. I don't think you can store logs. I thought you could. Stores goods. Stores bulky resources. I'm not just blind, right? Like you actually just can't store logs. No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Then I guess we actually just have no choice but to do the industrial pile, but we'll set that construction site to be lower priority because we don't really need to have that running right now. And these things are out of berries. Um, but we'll deal with that problem later. Honestly, I might even extend the work hours for like the next day just to really make sure that we don't end up accidentally running out of food. Because we are producing food now. Um, so food is not a problem. Actually, we'll do. So now we even have another farmhouse, so now they can help out with the planting, harvesting, that stuff. It just doesn't seem like they're bringing like food over to here. I don't know why. Like obviously there's food. But I think it's because this guy has to actually go over there and actually grab the food. I think that might be the problem. Oh great, now there's gonna be a drought. So now water's gonna be a problem. Because a drought's gonna last for multiple days. What actually would be a really good thing. Build multiple water tanks. So yeah, now this can store logs. Why are you guys dying of hunger? I don't understand. This guy produces food for you. You know, actually, instead of what I'm doing here, I'm doing that instead. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna get them to actually like move the food to like closer to where this guy needs to be. Because like they are harvesting the food. So I don't know what the problem is. It honestly mainly just seems like the food isn't being transported, which would be the point of a hauling post, but we don't have enough resources for a hauling post yet. But like realistically, they should not. They have all the food that they could possibly want. Unless they just can't eat. Can they not? Oh, so it actually has to be. They just can't eat the normal. Right. So basically, what the problem is that I chose a food that they can't just normally eat. It has to actually be fermented. And if it's not fermented, then they don't eat it, and then they die. It's basically the problem. And then there's going to be a drought. And now there's a drought. Oh. Now they're all gonna die of thirst and hunger and pretty much anything else, any other possible issue. Okay, so for future reference, do not plant cassavas. They cannot eat that. I'll just be planting this stuff in the future for my next civilization, because this one is 100% dead. You know, maybe it's not the beavers that are the problem. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Yeah, the only places that get like that survive during droughts are just like these areas right here. So yeah, so everyone's gonna die basically. Okay, well I think this faction's pretty much done for at this point. Like I just can't keep a civilization alive for very long. But I think that'll mark a good point to kind of end for this stream. I'll try again next time, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Mean the world to me. Doesn't cost you guys anything. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. I will probably be streaming this game again, either like probably tomorrow night, honestly, unless it kind of depends. I might be streaming with Yonk tomorrow, maybe even Kobe. We'll see how that goes. We might be playing that Save Mom game again because they had like an update, like some patches and stuff to it, so hopefully it won't be so broken this time. Um, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one. You all have a good night, day, whatever time it is for you. I'll see you guys in the next.